Don't trust the claims, don't trust the opinions, trust your gut. That's Morton's message for you to listen to your own body. With their own hydrogel technology, you can fuel high carb without stomach issues. Use code LRCP15 at Morton.com for 15% off. Tadej Pogacar tried from far on the Livre Palace sprint last year. Could someone go one better for UAE Team Emirates this year? We had strong winds predicted, and it was at a crosswind angle in some of the forecasts in that straight line from Madinat Zayed before they got into the sand dunes area, but the final kick up is about a K at 5%. It gets progressively steeper. The man who won this stage last year, Big Johnny Milan, was back with Little Trek with Derek G. West. Del Toro's here for UAE defending their title after Pogacar won it last year. Remco Evenepoel, who's already won, I think, 5 races. He, with his new team, Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe, is here. But in neutral, pretty nervous. Everyone thought we better be in front. Could be crosswinds. In fact, the wind was too much of a tailwind direction. We see Pollitt and Kelderman leisurely talking at the front, riders at the back, chilling. There was actually not one moment where any team tried to split it, so it clearly was the wrong direction. Wind blew, I think, too much sand onto the cycle tracks, so that section of the race was shortened, or taken out rather. There was an intermediate sprint where Dillier, who'd been in the break, got caught. Johnny Milan took the first position ahead of Tullet and Van Aertvelt. Remember, Van Aertvelt won this race overall on bonus seconds a couple of years ago. So bonies maybe do matter, although we do have a much harder climb, Jebel Mora, coming up in a couple of days. 10Ks to go. Note the wind direction. So they went pretty slow in the last 20Ks. So despite it being nervous maybe at the start, it was more or less a very easy day on the pedals. And everyone came into this sprint finish totally fresh. You can see how it kicks up in the last 500 meters. So I like this sort of finish. It's open for everybody. Punchy riders, GC riders, sprinters that can go for 1 minute or longer. Note where Del Toro is. He's a bit deeper. He's lost his UAE train with 5Ks to go. He's leaving a bit of space, but no bother. It eventually opens up and he finds a way through on the Red Bull train that's moving up. Remco Evenepoel back to, I think, Florian Vermeersch and Sebas Milano. So he's back into good position here. Tullet's moved up. He's tracking his wheel. Ineos are going for Welsford on the right-hand side. Decathlon are going for Case Bowl, I guess, although Tobias Lund Andersen, he was third on this stage last year behind Milan and Philipsen. Probably with the form he's in, he would have won this stage just about. But we see Del Toro, he's in the mix. He's on Milano's wheel, but then 2.5 Ks to go. There's a big fight, and then you see here a turn with about 1.7 to go. And that roundabout, it's pretty fast, maybe a bit of sand on it. There's issues in that roundabout. You see Ineos right. Let's look at Gleb Syriza. He accidentally sort of blocks Tullet to the left. Syriza's the friendliest man ever, biggest guy in the peloton. He says sorry, and waves and creates space for Tullet to get back on Duel's wheels. So I like Gleb. Gleb's one of my favorite riders, the lead-out man for XDS Astana. And they actually get a good result with Melicelli and Romele in this stage, Astana. Although, yeah, maybe one of them should have let out the other. Anyway, NSN, they get to that roundabout just about first. Ineos have still got Tarling and a Swift ahead of Sam Welsford. Del Toro's boxed, though. He's trying to find an exit. He leans on this modern adventure rider. He's trying to find, I think it might be Vermeersch left. He's trying to find an exit left in this roundabout. And the man who's moving up in the roundabout, Johnny Milan, coming with speed on the outside, unfortunately for him, he got shuffled back, and then there's just a crash in front of him, and that's his race over, at least this stage over. There's nothing he could do. The man in front of him went down with Tudor. I couldn't exactly see. It's just a coming together. But then it narrows a bit. There's some barriers where Del Toro is pinned against the barriers inside left, but he's found a teammate, which I think is Vermeersch. He found a teammate, and then it opens up. And maybe they knew this was the case. No need to panic. We see riders that had been too far forward, they actually wither on the vine, maybe eating too much wind into this moment. Whereas, yeah, Del Toro, look how wide this road is. If you've got a teammate to move you up, you can move up. Does swing left. He does get pinched or hit a little bit to the left-hand side. But yeah, Del Toro's patience and timing is what stood out to me as much as his his raw power in this finish. But yeah, Ineos got 2 men left with 800. That's not going to be enough, even though it is Josh Tarling. It's much slower than normal sprint finish being uphill. Catania's on the right-hand side. Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe Remco said he was going to go for, or they were going for Finn Fisher-Black on this finish, who was, I think, third last year, was going to come third until Philipsen chopped him. Can't recall. But still, you'd think maybe Remco would go for the bonies. FDJ rider gets detached, or they drop the wheel, and then Tullet's finding it his way through. He then gets caught maybe with indecision. Does he jump to the FDJ rider? Now it's too late. The Mod Dimension riders flicked him through. Del Toro rolls over, kicks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See you later. Bang. Doesn't even really need the draft of the FDJ rider. I mean, the gap he creates whilst Lesurf, Tullet, Tiberi, the other GC guys are trying to get back to him. Crazy gap. And then to hold it. I mean, maybe he'd gone too far at 300 to go or 250 to go. We see actually Case Bowl. I thought here when he sat down, I thought that was curtains for Del Toro. I mean, normally when they sit down, they've just got too much lactate. He kicks up again out of the saddle, wins still pretty comfortably. What Pogacar couldn't do last year is Del Toro coming for Tadej Pogacar. I mean, they'll hope so at UAE. I'd rather have 2 Tadej Pogacar level riders than 1, although 1's also pretty good. I mean, look at this gap. Crazy explosivity. Reminded me of his Tour Down Under stage win back in 2025 when he was in his first race as a professional. This was more impressive uphill going from so far. Just destroyed everybody. So pretty impressive. Foreboding omen for the GC stages to come. Winning ahead of Bold, Tiberi, Malocelli, Romele, Van Wilde, Pickerel, Van Aert, Wout Vernon, Tobias Helen Johannesson. Here is what the Mexican superstar had to say after the race.
Did you plan that?
Yeah, quite honestly, I was thinking and maybe it is a chance, but just like a dream, not realistic, even during the stage. I was asking the teammates if they see this properly, but it's just crazy.
What made you think that it was not a stage for sprinters, but for you?
Nothing. Honestly, I don't know exactly, but I just see the chance and I don't want to regret that.
Did you know what the other riders were doing behind you?
No, I don't know where they were, but I just see the chance. Some riders opening to the right and then left, and then I went full.
What does it mean to win the first race of the season, especially this one here? It's your home race, or the home race of your team.
It's unbelievable, honestly. It's crazy. I feel the same than Tour Down Under is something that you want, but then it realizes even better.
Congratulations.
10 bonus seconds for Del Toro. He has to start in a bad time, starting a TT tomorrow, so maybe Remco will take that 10 seconds back. We have Jebel Mora on Wednesday. Crazy hard climb. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll see you with the video tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.